You know it's a must. Gotta have a friend named Jesus. So you know that when you die, it's gonna recommend you to the Spirit in the skies. Going up to the Spirit in the sky.
Hey Modern Deism, this is Greg. I'm a recent subscriber to your channel here. I was a subscriber to Third Proverb, but then I left the YouTube scene for a while. I came back and you made this channel, so I watched some of your videos and I definitely like your points. You make some good points, some very interesting ones. I don't agree with all of it, but you know, we're human and we're not always going to agree with everything. But you made a video called What is a True Christian, and I thought I would respond with what I've come to know being a Christian since '97, and that is true Christianity is not just following the teachings of Christ, but actually having a relationship with Him. Now, the problem with us human beings is that we fall short in this category because we live in this tangible world that we're so used to relationships being like friendships with your buddies or husband and wife and those kind of relationships. Having a deep relationship with our Creator is hard for our brains to wrap around. But if we treat God like we treat our friends and our families and our husbands and our wives and take the time to spend with Him like we do in those relationships, it's like any other relationship, it'll stay strong. But if we just treat Christianity like it's our ticket to heaven and it's just this way of life that just seems pretty good and nice and all, you know, things like that, we're going to fall short. We're not going to live out a true potential life. I mean, because no matter what, whether you're a Christian or not, you're going to go through some nasty struggles. Life is life. And we have to realize that. But when you're a Christian and you have that relationship, life doesn't seem as bad, as hard. In fact, even in the toughest of times, we still have that peace and joy that Christ gives us. And that only happens when you actually develop a relationship with Him. When we talk to Him daily, when we go into His Word daily, and when we take the time for Him. Because, you know, in our Western culture where everything's so busy and, you know, we're too busy doing this and doing that, working one job, two jobs, if we have a job at all, and the list goes on, taking the time to pray is usually the last thing we do, and that's something a lot of Christians, I myself, are guilty of. I don't condemn you or Sister Sunshine or anything for falling away from Christianity. You have your reasons, and I'm not going to sit here and judge you and tell you whether you guys were actually true Christians to begin with or not. I'm not in your head. I don't live your life. I'm not here to presume that. All I'm saying is that yeah, is there some difficulties that we go through as Christians and some things that we don't really quite understand about Christianity? Yeah. But the key thing is, and this is how I try to tell people about Christianity, is that I try to lead them to Jesus, share what I know, show them the Bible, go deep in the Bible, and leave it up to God, and leave it up to Christ to, you know, tell them what they need to do and to have that relationship, and to emphasize, please develop a relationship with Christ. And with that, you will go far. With that, you'll know in your heart what's right and what's wrong. And, you know, take it from there. So, you know, I pray, I mean, because I know that you grew up Christian, or I think that's what, from what I remember reading in your profile, correct me if I'm wrong, and you're no stranger to Christianity. So the whole point I'm trying to make with you and with Sister Sunshine is that I hope you guys attempt to keep your minds open about Christ coming back into your heart again and giving Him that chance, and ignoring what everybody else has to say, whether they're Christian or not, and finding out for yourself what being a true Christian really is. So I hope I was able to shed some light on some things, and I pray that you develop that relationship, and I wish nothing but the best. God bless you, man, and looking forward to interacting with you more here on YouTube. Talk to you later. God bless.